Welcome back to the 100K Pod, Season 4, Episode 4, Jev. It is Good Friday. It is Easter weekend. We are outside, Jev. Bit of a change-up.
Relegated to outside, Dave.
Why is that?
Morg's wife is on night shift and she's asleep right now, so we've been put outside and we don't mind it.
Well, it's actually pretty funny. We thought we'd come outside so she could sleep, so we could get it done, and she's already awake, and now we've set up outside. So here we are, Jev. Anyway, Easter. Good to be, Jev.
Yeah. What do you call a bunny with a crooked dick?
What's that?
Fuck's funny.
Jev, what's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
What's that, does?
You only need one nail for the picture. That's good.
Lou.
That's good.
Lou, our man Lou, he's behind the camera today. He's under the weather, so he's not on today's show. We miss him, though. He had a bit of a nose surgery done, so he looks like Tom Cruise now. It'll be good to have him back. Brad Pitt will be on the pod next week.
He looks so... Oh, it's funny. Oh, that's good. Oh, Jev, last week, mate, we had 21 legs in the multi. We did have a void. 12 legs hitting. Good legs, bad legs, mate.
Yeah, you go first.
Hey, mate, James Sisley, he's the team captain. He does not disappoint. We had Charlie Curnow for 2, mate. That absolutely hit Nard. Only took it to the last minute. Jordan Dawson, Jev, was a bit of a stiff one. He won the medal and couldn't get us 20.
Yeah.
Obviously, pretty much gone through this in the review. Dangerfield didn't get his 20 for me. Few of the Swans boys for you. But then apart from that, Liam Ryan was pretty injured, so it was on and off, so didn't get his 2 goals.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing in the end. We thought we had a great multi on, disappointing. What about that one we had the $100 fucking bonus bet on as well?
Yeah, no,
that was stiff as well.
That lost late, unfortunately. But Jev, any other good legs you want to talk about?
Papley for 2, kick 3. He's the best player. He's the best small forward in the comp. I can't believe the value I'm getting for 2 still. What else do you have? Yeah, Kernow for 2. You had Isaac Rankin for 2. He kicked 4. Should have won the showdown medal. Matt Rao for 20. Jeremy Cameron for 2 and 15 club. Morgs had Joel Jeffrey for a snag.
Bye, Morgs.
Papley for 2. Haywood for a goal. What else? Andrew Brayshaw for 25. Yeah, it was good. There was some good legs, but just not enough. Not enough, to be honest.
And unfortunately, mate, we're going zipping 4 on Dope Thursdays. Another one, I'll tell you what, Stevie Wonder could get a better read on the Brisbane Lions, Jeff. I'll tell you what, at home, they look unbeatable, and then away from home, they are the biggest pussycats of all time.
Yeah, they are so frustrating. Well, who gets 3 votes last night, Das?
Oh, we'll talk about Cameron almost dubbed for 6, but Dacos was, I won't be surprised if he gets 3 votes.
I'll say Charlie Cameron.
Cam Rayner probably gets a vote. He was awesome.
Yeah, Cameron 3, you kick 6 and a win. Dacos 2, 2 and 38, and then Cam Rayner 1.
Now, Jev, hopefully everyone gets to watch this before, because if you're not going on the footy, you're doing fuck all else. But we are heading in, Jev, under the lid. This is Good Friday, and look, I know this won't be in the multi, Jev, but we need to have a quick look at the odds. Look, guys, obviously gamble responsibly. We don't want to tell anyone to do anything that they're not meant to. But oh, mate, the market's already moved. But Carlton are $1.22, Jev, against the Kangaroos. You are absolutely taking the piss, Jev. To honestly gamble responsibly. If I had 200,000, I would put them on the Blues at $1.22. Are you kidding? Under the lid, they don't have a back line.
You reckon they're a lock?
They don't have a back line. This is my line. I locked up Geelong last year after Brisbane had 2 bad finals. I'll tell you what, you think the North are going to come out and dismantle the Blues?
No.
Me neither, mate.
I'll tell you another lock of the day that we're going to go carry on like a couple of 20-year-old whippersnippers out of Marvel Australia. A couple of damn pumps we're going to play up like. we are going to go nuts.
I'll tell you what, Jev, we have one of the best 100K multis I think we've ever put on. Sometimes we put it on the personals. I've put this on the personals as well, just to collect my own 100 grand as well. I will despair with you boys as well. We'll have a big party. But Jev, let's get into it. Adelaide and Fremantle.
Yeah, I'm going to start with Isaac Rankin. The stiffest player not to be in my pyramid. His fan club goes 1, his family, 2, David King, and 3, me. I'm his 3rd biggest fan. He started the season, has been fucking electric, and he was robbed of the showdown medal last week. I'm only going to take him for 1 goal at $1.13, Dust. Just the one.
Yep.
We like to start with certainties. We don't want to be out of the 100K multi after the first game. So 1 goal, Isaac Rankin, $1.13. This is an absolute lock. You can also get him for 2 at $1.80, 3 at $3.60, 4 at $8. Tune into Here Comes the Money, and I'll be taking him for more. But just 1 goal, Isaac Rankin, first leg of the 100K multi. Get an early tick. Let's go.
I love that, Jev. We'll just take that leg. Look, we like to start off like Jev on a holiday. Start thin and then really blow out towards the back end. So I won't be taking anything. Next game, boys, we've got Richmond and the Bulldogs.
Nothing
Jev.
for me, Das. I know you've got a leg. You can take this.
Hey, I've got this one. Bailey Smith. He's the best looking man in the AFL, Jev, for $20. It's at short odds. I don't really want to say what it's saying, but it's at very short odds. Look, not his best game last week. They still won. Only under 19, but I'll tell you what, he'll be running that wing, Jev. He'll be looking like Master O'Reilly, up and down, consistent all day. He's in the multi once again, starting thin and then starting to fatten up, buttering ourselves up as we get in towards the later games. Jev, St Kilda, Gold Coast. Now we're starting into some juice.
Here we go. So Jack Sinclair for 20 touches. He's had a great start to the season, averaging 28 a game. So I just want a certainty here. And I reckon Jack Sinclair is that certainty. So Jack Sinclair for 20. I want a tick. He's had over 25 in every game this year. That's another Saturday tick. Let's just get through these Saturday games. Get to Saturday night, all green ticks alive.
I love it. Jev, what's tougher than a rusty nail?
I'm not sure.
Matt Rowell inside, putting his head over the onion. And that is what we're going to take Matt Rowell for 20 touches, Jev. He's had a cracking start so far this season, 28, 22 and 24. He's one of our favourites, Jev. So we've just got him for 20 touches at $1.40. Still juice, mate. He plays around the footy. He literally just runs in the middle of the square. You look at his heat map. He doesn't do much forward of the footy or back. He just runs around the contest. And they're 20 of the most toughest contested touches you will ever see.
Anybody. He hits as hard as anybody right now. He's good to watch.
So, Jev, we're 3 games in and we're 4 legs in.
And we're looking good.
So now we're really going to start buttering up. Now, Jev, I know that you could have taken a million legs in this game. Like, me, probably even more. But, Jev, Swans and Port, we love the smell of a comeback here, Jev.
The only Swans bet I can trust at the moment is Tom Papley, 2 and 15 club DAS. It's the best bet in all of sports. I say it every week. Chad Warner and Errol Goulden have cost me an absolute fortune the last 2 weekends. What I'm about to say, take notes, because you'll hear Nathan Brown pop his greasy head on the TV and say the exact same shit I say when he does an ad for Sportsbet. So listen up.
Here we go.
He does it every week. Papley for 2. He's kicked 11 of his last 13 games. 11 of his last 13. We're still getting $1.82 for 2 against Port, who are so average in defense. $1.82 for 2, and then Papley for 15. That pays $1.70. He's had 12 of his last 15 games. Didn't have it last week, but he had it 5 in a row before that. Look for him to bounce back. Papley 2 and 15 is my favourite bet in all of footy. Absolute lock. $1.82 for 2, $1.70 for 15. Take it to the bank. Das.
He absolutely loves the SCG, doesn't he, Jev? He loves when the crowd gets behind him.
He's about to kick. It's either, I think he's 100th or 200th goal at the SCG.
Mate, he'll be doing it in style.
I think he's kicked 199 goals at the SCG, so he'll be getting there. He'll be kicking 2.
Jev, another bit of a contested touch in here for the multi. This bloke also loves to put his head over the onion, but Luke Parker for 20 touches, Jev. It's another sort of short leg, but as we said, we're going to be buttering this one up. Now, Jev, last week was the first time in 14 matches that he has gone under 20. He will not be happy with last week's performance, Jev. One of those players, only 2 disposals in the last quarter when it was crunch time. He won't be happy with that. I reckon they would have gone back, watched the tape, need to be a lot better. He's usually 20 plus every single day of the week. Luke Parker, I think that, Port Adelaide, especially in the first game, they back themselves in the middle. And when they're not winning that middle battle, they're actually not winning games. So you see Adelaide obviously ran with them in the middle, and then they end up getting over the top of them. So I think the Swans will obviously try and neutralise in the middle, try and get in towards the contest, win at the source. I think Luke Parker is an absolute lock, Jev, here for 20 touches.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the young Bulls, Clayton Oliver and Petrarca, got a bit of a hold of Luke Parker last week. I can't see Horn Francis and Rosie getting a hold of Parker and Mills. I reckon they're going to be too big, too strong. Horn Francis, he shouldn't be on the same field as Mills. He's going to take him to the cleaners. So
I think you will. Now, Jev, that gets us through the Saturday slate. Now, Jev, this is where we call a little bit of double bubble, a little bit of Sunday cream, Jev, a little bit of money for jam. This is where the multi really starts to build up. So, Jev, Essendon and GWS under the lid at Marvel. Who are we liking?
Yeah, I got to take the champ. I got to take the GOAT to bounce back. Toby Green, 2 goals at $1.48. He had an absolute shocker last week against the Blues.
He got clamped for the first time in his career.
Yeah. He'll be looking to bounce back. $2 at $1.48. I reckon this is an absolute lock. He'll have 2 by half time, and I'm looking forward to this game. So, yeah, I'm taking Toby. I got another leg, but you go next, Das.
Mate, I'm going for a little bit of juice. This is what we try and look for. Now, every time, I don't usually tune into a lot of Essendon games, but every time I do, Jev, Kyle Langford pops up and kicks 2 or more goals. So we've got him here for 2+ goals, Jev, under the lid, which paying $3.20.
Jesus.
That is too much to not have a slice out. Now, Jev, his last 2 times against GWS, he's averaging 2 goals and 19 touches. He's a 2-15 player against GWS his last
absolutely.
two.
And under the lid, he's a 2-15 player, isn't he?
And he looks like he's been playing a lot more deep forward. So, Jev, under perfect conditions, as always, under the lid. So, 320, Jev, just to fatten up this multi. He's in there.
Great leg. Kyle Lang for 2 at 320. These are the gems you don't necessarily find. Me and Darcy will find them for you.
We'll find them.
I got the new pyramid player, Darcy Parish. I'm taking him for 30 at $1.42. He started the season with 37, 30, 35, averaging 33. So form says he's going to get there. Under lead, he's going to get there. Also like what opposition mids do to GWS.
Yep.
Last week, Cripps had 42 and Doherty had 39 and tore them apart.
No one went with him.
Week before, Tim Kelly had 32 and 1 on him. Opposition mids have had career days against GWS. Darcy Parish 30, absolute lock. Cheers. Take that $1.42 to the bank. Let's go, Deb.
If he's the captain of the ship in the midfield and if he's steering this bank heist, Jev, I'm going to take his other little robbers, and I'll tell you what, Shield, McGrath and Setterfield, I'll tell you what, these are Mr. Whippy's boys because they all love a lick of the ice cream, Jev. So we're taking them all for 20 touches, all around $1.26, Jev. They're all averaging over 24 touches a game so far this year on average. They always get touches and they always get them under the lid.
So who's that again?
So we've got Shield, McGrath and
Andrew
Setterfield.
McGrath, Will Setterfield, all for 20 touches in the 100K.
Yep.
They're all averaging 24, and you can see Essendon, they share the ball around a lot more. They try not to turn it over. I think it's an absolute lock. It's all 100% this year, those 3 legs.
So. They work very much as a unit. They're not like teams that like spread from contests. They're all just like there together and they all work together as a unit. So love that, Jev. Now, only got 2 games to go. Tell you what, we've got a bit of juice in these last couple. West Coast and Melbourne, Jev. West Coast are going to be looking like COVID West Coast. Not much going on. And Melbourne, they won the flag over in Perth. They absolutely love playing there. Who do you like?
This is the fucking game, I reckon, Darth. This is your cash pot right here. Clayton Oliver, top of my pyramid, best player in the comp, Brownlow certainty. I watched him live last week and he is just unbelievable. I'm taking him for 30 and a goal. 30 and a snag. He's averaging 31 and a goal over the first 3 games of the season. He's paying $1.40 for 30 and $1.90 for a goal. He ticked 2 last week against the Swans. He was 17-1 for 2 last week. We'll never get those odds ever again. I actually reckon he'll kick multiple again. I reckon he's probably going to kick 2 again. But 30-1, he's going to tear West Coast a new asshole. He loves it over at Optus Stadium. So Clayton Oliver, best player in the comp, 30 and a goal. You go. I got another leg.
I want to be on this side of the fence, Jev, when it hits. This man is due. All right, Christian Petrarca, Jev, for 25 so far. He's averaging 29 touches a game. But him for a snag, he has not kicked one yet this year, Jev.
Yeah, he
has not kicked one yet. So they're both $1.25 a piece. I'm getting every single piece. This Christian Petrarca, he could almost have like a grand final performance, 38-2, 38-3 sort of setup. I reckon these boys, and you hear what they said, that they want to get 4-quarter performances. They don't just want to roll it. They want to keep burying sides. So watch for these guys to continue to run out the game.
They're gonna win by 100 points, I reckon. And then Cozzy Pickett, I'm glad he's back. I got inside word from Melbourne pre-season that he's training the fucking house down as a midfielder, and he proved it round 1 when he had 19 touches and kicked 4 before he nearly killed Bailey Smith. So it's his first game back. I said he'll be in my 2-15 club when he's back, and now he's fucking back. 15 touches pays $1.45. 2 goals pays $1.48. This is an absolute lock. So pumped to have Cozzy Pickett. I reckon he's an All-Australian lock. He is an absolute star. We just hasn't seen him for 2 weeks because he was suspended. He is going to dominate this game back in Perth. Cozzy Pickett, 2-15 club. Let's go.
Jev, this multi for this game. So Petrarca for 25 and a goal, Oliver for 30 and a goal, and then Cozzy Pickett 2-15. That gets you 8.25 as a little same gamer.
Give me all of that.
That is a nice little sauce pot there, Jev. Now, we got Easter Monday, giving the points and a lot of points to Hawthorn. Hopefully they can keep this one close. Keep it interesting, Jev, but what leagues are we taking in the 100K for the last game of the round?
Yeah, I'm not this bloke's biggest fan, but Gary Rowan for 2.
You are suspect on Gary Rowan.
2 at 275, right? I just like the odds more than I like the man. 275 Darcy is fucking delicious value. Considering he came on as the sub last week.
Yes.
Played 38% game time and still kicked 2. Came on and kicked 2.
Look like you're attacking the footy a lot as well.
He kicked 2 round 1. I just think I think he's playing a full game. He's not coming on the sub. I think this is an absolute lock. He'll kick 2 against the Hawks. He'll get a hold of them on Easter Monday on the G. 2 at 275. We'll never get these odds again. If he's playing full time, it'll go back to $1.40. So Gary Rowan for 2 at 275. You?
Mate, welcome to the multi. Dylan Moore, Jev. He was on SEN, speaks really well. He even was talking about He's like, they'll ask him about if they've bought into the Sam Mitchell plan. He's like, mate, tell you what, give us another 2 years. We're going to be kicking points of 100 and 120 a game, and other teams are going to need to keep up if they want to keep up with us. Loves the talents. So Dylan Moore for 20 touches, Jev, at $1.42. He's averaging 23 touches his last 3 and 24 his last 10. Yeah. So he gets near, and he's almost averaging a goal, but goal was a bit short because the bookies respect him. So we just got him in for 20.
I love that bet. You go search Dylan Moore stats in Google and go look at his last however many games. It's just 23, 22, 22, 23. He gets it every single week. So absolutely love that. Dylan Moore for 20. And then we know I love the 2 and 15 club. What about the 3 and 15 club?
Hello.
The GOAT, Jeremy Cameron, is paying $1.42 for 15. He's had 15 touches or more, 7 of his last 8 games, Das. And then I'm going to take him for 3 at $1.57.
Why can't we get him for 2?
1, because he only paid $1.15 for 2, which is just fucking ridiculous. And 2, because he's kicked 11 goals in the first 3 games of the year. He's a fucking gun. He's an absolute star. He's now number 2 on my pyramid, basically. Yeah, he kicked 3 and 15 last week, 6 and 25 the week 4, and 2 and 15 the week 4. 3 and 15, $1.57. He loves the G on a Monday. They're coming off a long break, which Geelong need because they look old. They need a win. He's the man to get a win. He's on fire. Jeremy Cameron, 3 and 15. You?
The 100K skipper, Jev, we've promoted him from 20 touches to 25. James Sicily at $1.74. He's averaging 27 touches a game. This year, you watched him last week, he just absolutely racks up touches. Whether he's running in towards the middle of the ground, they always like to look back towards him because he's such a good field kick, gets around a lot of stoppages, but also you think Geelong will be posting quite a big score this week. Ball will be down the back line a lot, lots of kicks, lots of little handballs, and lots of kickouts, Jev. So for 25 touches, $1.74 to round out the multi. It is some value here, Jev. We start thin like you on a holiday, and then we've really plumbed up around the edges. This is an absolute multi for the ages. Now, before I read it out, Jev, I believe you got another joke for us.
Do I? Which one?
I don't know. They're all pretty good.
Fuck, I don't have one. No, the code for... So I'm pretty sure you can finally send the link of the 100K. Sportsbet finally figured it out. We've been saying this last couple of weeks, and when it comes to sending it hasn't been working. So if you DM us, Jeremy Cameron, no, Gary Rowan. Gary Rowan 2. Yeah. You DM us Gary Rowan 2.
Or Blood Nuts. Gary Rowan or Blood Nuts. We'll take.
Yeah, it'll be in the Here Comes the Money description as well. DM us Gary Rowan. We will send you the link of the 100K so it goes straight in your bet slip. Hasn't been working the last couple of weeks. I believe it is working. It's going to be great if 25 people win 100K with us.
Honestly, that's our dream. And we know people online like, oh, you're gambling. I just know we're not. We're just trying. Hey, this is our journey to win 100 grand. If you guys are jumping on board, if we can help change some lives, Jev.
Yeah. 100%.
We'll be known as Jesus as well. Now, Jev, this is the multi. As I said, starting thin. Isaac Rankin for an anytime. Bailey Smith, 20. Papley, 2 and 15. Luke Parker to bounce back with 20. We're taking Jack Sinclair, 20. And Maddie hard as a cat's head. Ralph for 20 touches. Langford for 2. Toby Green for 2. Parrish for 30. And the others to all get a lick of the ice cream. Dylan Shield, Andrew McGrath, and Will Setterfield. Then we got Petrarca for 25 and a goal. Oliver for 30 and a snag. And then Cozzy Pickett for 2 and 15. Sicily for 25. Gary Rowan Bloodnuts for 2. Dylan Moore for 20. Cameron for 3 and 15. That is it, Jev. $11.80 to win ourselves $100,578.38. Thank you very much.
Watch this be a live Monday coming into Gary Rowan to kick 2. Kick the first. We need him for one more.
That's all we want. We just want it to be a live Easter Monday. Sitting back.
Everyone's watching.
Lamb suva. God. Old man bought 2.5 kilos of Suvalaki lamb the other day. He popped out yesterday. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I thought we might as well get another kilo of chicken. I'm like, who's at home? Just me, him, and Pat.
Oh, so you're having a big week.
We're having a big meat spread. So we're ready to go. Hey, today, Carlton, North Melbourne. I'm going to be going fucking bananas. 2 1/4, 2 bourbons under the lid for the last, singing the song. Blues by 75. Let's go.
Swans win by about 28 points over the Port. Get back on the winners list. Up the Swans. Pump Bubbly, 2 and 15.
Chili, baby, back Rebs.
Tune into Here Comes the Money right now.
Let's
YouTube.
go. Let's go. Rebs. Arriba.